What's poppin'? My name is Marty Moolah. I'm CEO of AM2GENT Entertainment. You fucking rocking with APTV Productions, and I'm bringing y'all to the Hooterville to see how we really working. You see what we got going on, see where we come from, see what we trying to do. You know what I mean? We making a way out off of music. You know what I mean? I never thought this was possible, but this is what we're doing. You know what I mean? If you can pan over to the left, shout out my brother Knowledge.
Yeah, it's just like kind of zooming.
Peace and blessings, man. Y'all know what it is. AM2G, man. Y'all get with it. Shout out to the family. Shout out to you know what I'm saying, what we got going on. Shout out to the person that's doing this. Y'all know what it is. He already said it. I ain't gotta say it twice. You feel me? If you know what it is, get with it. Don't get with it when you think it's hot. Know it's hot now. You heard?
That's on Juice. That's on the wave, guy. We from the west side of Nook, the west side of Irvington. We from Essex County, 973. My name is Marty Moolah, CEO of AM2GENT Entertainment. And you about to see how we give it up with APTV Productions. I'm sorry we didn't do this like a year or two ago, but we here now. Let's get it.
We here now. That's all that matters.
Let's get it.
What's the vibe for the day, gang?
All together just vibing, you know what I'm saying? All together, all locked in. Trying to make it happen, so.
You know what's going on, man. 1500 fun in the building, man. You feel me? Get with it, get left, man. We just out here, whole thing, family out here, just living, you feel me? That's it, man. Chillin'.
Oh shit.
And you guys come together like this a lot, like often?
Yeah, music kind of like changed a lot of our lives, you know what I mean? It's doing something productive for us. My name is Marty Moolah, I'm the CEO of AM2GENT Entertainment. This one of my artists is 1500 Point. This is my producer, Von Beats, you know what I mean? This is my man right here, his name Lonnie, you know what I mean? We got him on the track, you know what I mean? That's T.Y. Mid Stocks. Low Key Demon, you know what I mean? This is AM2GENT Entertainment, you know what I mean? So when you look us up and you see what we got going on, it's a whole family situation, you know what I mean? As well as it's multiple people that's tied into what we got going on, what we doing.
You said like you guys keep it within the family?
Absolutely, like nothing that we got going on is not really tied, you know what I mean? Like I'm at a point where I don't want nobody around me and I don't want no people involved in what we got going on if they not family tied, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like everybody is really like connected, you know what I mean? So what we doing with music is changing lives, you know what I mean? It's changing lives and it's really like saving our lives. It's keeping us out of shit, you know what I mean? As well as giving us another way out.
And you said like music, it's like for you guys, it's like a stress reliever?
Yeah, like for me, when it comes to like music, this shit changed my life in the sense of it allowed me to do something more productive, you know what I mean? As well as it allowed me to talk about real life shit, like in the sense of I dealt with PTSD, insomnia, different type of shit, you know what I mean? As well as it really like was therapy, you know what I mean? And I'm just glad, I'm just grateful and blessed that God gave me another way out, which is this, you know what I mean? And it's allowed me to do something more productive and give us hope, you know what I mean? Like he just had a son, you know what I'm saying? Like his son is my godchild.
Most definitely, for me. Just had my firstborn out here. I mean, just had my first son, man. You feel me? I'm young, I'm doing it though, you feel me? With this rapping stuff, I'm really hard with the rapping. Just got music on the way, just stay tuned. AM2GENT Entertainment, man, we out here. Feel me? Within the next year or so, I see us on the top of the top. Feel me? Just wait patient. We coming, man. We coming. We hungry.
And let the people know what AM2GENT is, like what it stands for, like and what it means to you.
AM2GENT Entertainment stands for Ambition Motivated to Grind. What it means to me is what I live by and what I die by. That's just what it is for me. Like, you know what I mean? Life ain't easy. Life is hard. You know what I mean? And when it comes for me, like you gotta really be ambitious. You gotta be motivated to grind. You know what I mean? I done dealt with a lot of shit in my life. You know what I mean? From a child to an adult. You see what I'm saying? But music is just a way that just made me another outlet to, you know what I mean, get through this life shit. As well as it's giving me another way out. You know what I mean? Of in my environment, where I come from. It gave really myself and other people hope to do better. You know what I mean? So that's really what AM2G is all about for me. Like for real, I'm 26 now. And that shit a blessing for me, bro. I ain't dead, I ain't in jail. You know what I mean? I got a college degree. That shit bring tears to my eyes, bro. You feel me? I'm even changing lives and people around me, bro. Showing them like, nigga, you stay focused on something that's more productive and more important. You can do something better with your life. You know what I mean? So that's what it is for me. Okay.
And when did you guys found it?
We started
what year?
2014, 2015.
Okay.
It started with me, Low Key, Mid, and Mid was the one that really wanted to rap. And then from there we just kept going, and we still keep going. You know what I mean? We got other things going on in our personal lives outside of music. You know what I mean? Everybody into other shit. Everybody into other things. You know what I mean? But for the most part, this always keep us coming back to, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
To this. Everybody done put their work in. You know what I mean? We just gotta reap the benefits of what we did so far.
And were you guys making music prior to, like you said, like 2014, 13? Or that's when you guys would say you guys started making music?
For me, I just started rapping this year.
This year, okay.
You know what I mean? But that's up to them, you know what I mean? When it comes to mid, low key, you can start asking them whatever, you know what I mean? Because they've been rapping way longer than I have, you know what I mean? I've always been behind the scenes, being the CEO of our label, just playing my part. And even me doing music now, I sat back and learned the position, I learned the business long enough, you know what I mean? I learned everything about this business. So now I'm in a position where I'm taking things I learned and just taking it to the next level. You see what I'm saying? Because I sat back and learned everything, how shit operate, how shit move, you know what I mean? What's the right things to do, what's the wrong things to do, you know what I mean? So that's our legacy and what we creating and what we doing, bro. This shit deeper than us, bro. Like, it's way deeper than us, bro. For real. Like generational shit, bro. Like when I had kids, I want my kids to get into acting, modeling. I don't want them to grow up
to be active,
you know what I mean? I don't want them to grow up where it's like either you gotta get in the streets or you gotta do this. Like, you know what I mean? Like this shit doing something more positive for us than anything, bro. It's keeping us out of shit. You feel me? So me as a CEO, that's just really my position and what I got going.
And would you say like being a CEO and knowing like like more so like the business side behind the music, like you're able to become like a better artist that way?
Hell yeah. Like sometimes, like even everything I do with the music, like for me, I'm not just rapping, bro. Like I really live everything I'm going through, everything I talk about. You know what I mean? Like I talked about that. Shout out to my boy B Hill. Like the last interview I did, like anything that I got going on with music, I've been in this shit so long that I learned like different shit that I've been through, the shit I went through, you know what I mean? Mental health, that shit real, bro. When I really make it, I want to do like fucking, what's them shits called? Like awarenesses for people that got mental health, you know what I mean? People that deal with shit, like we ain't just niggas, some of us ain't just making music. People really going through the struggle trying to figure life out in the process.
Yeah.
This shit just became something that is a way out for people, you know what I'm saying? So, for real. Come on, bro.
You good?
Pardon me.
My brother. You feel me? Knowledge lawyer. You know what I mean?
I feel like mental health, like sometimes it's not discussed, especially like within our community, like the black community. I feel like sometimes it's brushed over, and people, they put like their issues in their songs, but they're never healed from it because they never like went to an actual therapist to take care of like, you know, what they're going through.
That's facts.
Hell yeah. And that's one thing that my little bro, 1500 Pun, was telling me. He was like, bro, music is the key to life, bro. And that shit really true, bro.
For me, like, I could say for me, like this music stuff, man, it just changed my life entirely. For me, a couple years ago, I wasn't where I'm at right now, you feel me? I wasn't in a position to do for myself at one point, you feel me? So this AM2G is just more than music to me. AM2G is the family, first and foremost, you feel me? Music second, but you feel me? That's a family, you feel me? We tight, like Mullah said, everybody in this is some way related or some way close and part of the family. We don't really mess around with anybody that's out, you feel me? Out the group. That's why we so loyal, and that's why it's just stayed. Like, while we on the grind for so long and continue to still be what we is, strong and healthy, you feel me? Right.
For real, and we got a lot of family, we got a lot of people that believe in what we doing, bro. Right. So that shit make it even more like, bro, this shit deeper than us. You see what I'm saying? Like, we got grandmothers, aunts, cousins that rock our apparel, shit like that.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like, we got grown ass people that tell us like, bro, y'all doing something right. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, it's a blessing, you know what I mean? Like, I can't really speak too much more about the music, because like I said, shout out to my boy Dom 2 Time. Me and him, I just dropped a song with my boy Dom.
Yeah,
it's called Trench King.
Dom,
yeah, I'm actually working on some new shit. I'm trying to get a feature with Dave East and Crunch Calhoun soon.
Okay,
so I'm just working.
Definitely hard.
Yeah, I'm just working on my end. But like I said, like you could really like holla at mid, low, because they've been, you know what I mean? They've been doing music way longer than I have, and we have, you feel me? But
for me, they OGs of this rap.
For real, you see what I'm saying? But
we new artists, you feel me? We new upcoming artists, but back there, like That's where the music happened from. That's where AM2G started.
Started at me mid and low is the like
that's,
the starting
that's the
three.
root. You feel me? Everybody else.
The tree is, you know what I mean? Like it's where it's growing from. Even like we got next generations coming up.
Most
You
definitely.
know what I mean? We got little kids growing up. You know what I mean? Like we got generations into our shit and what we doing. You know what I mean? So what we doing is deeper than music. You know what I mean? Like for real.
Alright, and mid and low, and take us back to like when you guys started making music.
I mean, shit, damn, where do I start? Like, this shit go way back. I'm talking about like in the backyard, like on the back porch, like way back, like where motherfuckers don't even know what was going on at one point in time. Like they looking like they ain't have no idea what we had going on. And I mean, and then one day, like we really just made it happen. You know what I'm saying? It took time, it was motivation, it was ambition, we was all motivated to grow. You know what I'm saying? As youngins, and I mean, and we evolved into something that this world really can't even believe, because right about now, what we got going on is just like, it's a blessing, it's a thing that, you know what I mean, most people hope and pray for, you know what I'm saying? We made this shit happen. You know what I mean? Like really started out the mud, like trials and tribulations, ups and downs, errors, corrections, like however you look at it, like we've been through it all. You know what I'm saying? Like from start to finish, A to Z. You know what I'm saying? Can't nobody say that we ain't put the work in. Can't nobody say we ain't, we know like overnight success. Nah, we talking 5+, 10+ years.
Yeah, making
where
music.
we really came from, like, you know what I'm saying? I don't really do too much talking, you know what I'm saying? Cause I be chilling, like, you know what I mean? I'm low-key, LOKIDEMON _, you know what I mean? On the gram, like, I'm low-key the demon, like, I just be chilling, but you know what I mean? Mid stocks, like, for real, like, that's my day one, like, for real, like, when it came to this rapping shit, like, man, this nigga just, like, miraculously just came across each other and was on some shit, like, yo, oh, you rap? Oh, I rap. Oh, alright, cool.
Yeah.
You cool? You cool? Oh, alright, cool. You know what I'm saying? And we built a bond, you know what I'm saying? Like, ups and
natural
downs.
bond,
Yeah, like, and then just thinking back on it, like, where it all came from and where it all started from, it was just off of rap. So, when you look back then to you look now, it just be like, damn, this shit was like, you know what I mean, long little wave, as he would say, this shit is ordained, my nigga, like, ain't no cap in this shit, like this real rap, like everything we talk about, I'm talking about from every artist to down to the CEO, down to the head honcho, everything we talk about and you see inside of our videos and the shit that we do, nigga, this is real. This ain't no fucking make-believe shit, this real shit. Like, I'm talking about ups and downs, like trials and tribulations. Most motherfuckers won't understand this shit because most of these niggas is, no disrespect to nobody, but most of these niggas is just like overnight success. It's like, alright, cool, you get your flame, you know what I'm saying, you go through the blah, blah, blah. But then you start to learn what we learned in the process. And then it become harder for them than what it became for us. You get what I'm trying to say? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like everybody could agree with that. Like, we talking about from dealing with motherfuckers, you know what I mean, paying for shit, you know what I mean, putting the work in, doing this and that, motherfuckers not want to spend our shit, niggas showing fake love, and then acting like they like, you know what I mean, we've been through all of that shit, you know what I mean, putting money out, helping other motherfuckers, and they so-called helping up, nah, nigga, like, we did all that shit, you know what I'm saying, most motherfuckers learn that shit later on, we learned that shit in the beginning, so now what we
used
right
to
now, you know what I'm saying, we self-made, like, we all bosses, we all kings, like, niggas can say what they want to say, my nigga, but we get to put the work in, nigga. Check the proof, nigga. YouTube us, like, Google us, like, man, stocks, like, I mean, Tower Wave, like, know what I'm saying, low-key the demon, Mighty Moolah, like, know what I'm saying, like, come on, for real, man, like I said, it is what it is. I'm gonna let my bro go, but I may have said too much, but at the end of the day, I stated facts, and when they run this shit back, they're gonna be like, damn, that's all facts, like, all hustle, no luck, AM2G shit, you know what I mean, LOK out of demon, nigga, you know I'm rocking, like, it is what it is, like.
Well, I say anything, I want to say long live the wave, man.
Facts.
That nigga played a big part in this shit.
Big facts.
You know what I'm saying? He passed away 2 years ago. Shit like that, but he still, you know what I mean, his energy is still felt, you know what I'm saying?
Facts.
And when it comes to me and this rap, I know you since 6th grade, and nigga been rapping since then, so he gave me the confidence to do that shit before, you know what I mean, anything, writing and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? But music shit, to me, this shit therapy for me, you know what I'm saying? Like Lo said, like my cousin Marty said, like niggas really going through shit. And it's like, you know, we could all get ignorant and do some dumb shit, or we could put our pain into art, you know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
like Marty said, man, it's a generation of us. It's people that's looking up to us. It's people that, you know what I mean, want to be down, shit like that, that we do it for. You know what I'm saying? We got families we trying to feed. We got houses and hills we trying to move into. You know what I'm saying? So this shit all the grind, but it's worth it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And how are you guys able to stay like motivated to keep grinding, to keep making music, and stay in a positive mindset?
Struggle.
Me, it's like, like bro said, struggle. So with that, it's like, shout out to my little brothers, Samin and Makai, man. They couldn't be here right now, but for me, it's like them looking up to me and constantly on my heels about what I'm doing next, what I'm dropping next, and you know what I mean. It's them really being support system for me is a big thing for me because like, they young, but they really into this shit. Like they really want to see us make it, and that give me the battle. And like said, like. Grandmothers, aunts, you know what I mean? They got the church behind us praying for us and shit like that when we out on the road. So just that right there give us the battery, like, you know what I mean? And we ain't even scratch the surface on what we finna do yet. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
We just I'm about to be next. Like we doing the video with AP and the Sprinter, like, you know what I'm saying? Like this shit right here, it's all a blessing. Like we don't never take none of this shit for granted because at any given time, anything can be taken away from us. You know what I'm saying? So as we go through this shit, we genuinely appreciate everybody that's a part of it and show genuine love, and we're gonna keep going, man.
That part. I mean, humbly and respectfully, you know what I mean? I just want to shout out to everybody, you know what I mean, that came through, showed love, you know what I'm saying, who was with us from the ground up, you know what I'm saying? It's not no one man army, you know what I'm saying? We are all a team, we are all as one. One move, we all move. One fall, we all fall, you know what I'm saying? No matter how I go, my nigga, left, right, up and down, my nigga, we riding together. Like, it's AM2G, nigga. This is life. Like, ambitiously motivated to grind. If you ain't ambitious, you don't got no motivation. Nigga, we on the ground with this shit. Like, we got it out the mud. Like, niggas can say what they want to say. They could point out, do this. But, nigga, when you do the motherfucking, man, listen, man.
We've been through a lot, too. If you go on our YouTube channel, you know what I'm saying? You go through our YouTube channel, you see the progress. Like, I know you see this video right here. We shot some free surf too, man. This video paying me in low for just who surf and shit. You know what I mean? But even before we got to this level, nigga, we had to, you know what I mean, go through our trials and tribulations to get here. You know what I'm saying? To get to this type of quality. Or when I'm talking about video quality, I'm talking about rapping and all that shit. Like we had to bump our head a few times to understand where we at now, but we here now. You know what I'm saying?
And like I seen you guys work with like Surf, I'll Be Out, Fetty Wap, like, and like other artists in Jersey. Like how does it feel like to show love, like for Jersey artists to show love to each other? Because sometimes I feel like it's divided, but I do see that you guys have been able to tap in with different people from Jersey.
Like we always say, it's powers in numbers. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like you know what I mean? One support all, we all gonna win type shit, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like for us to be able to rub shoulders with them was a big energy boost for us, you know what I'm trying to say? So there's nothing but love, man. Like I'll Be Out, like you said, Fetty, free Fetty too, man. We did something with Chad B. There's nothing but love, and together we're gonna push forward for Jersey, because the narrative is Jersey don't support Jersey. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think that's all the way true. I mean, I feel like people could show a little bit more support with different things, but we showing that, nigga, like bro said, you know what I mean? We do this shit ourselves. We self-made, but we always willing to, you know what I mean, reach out and get behind other niggas that got other shit going on that show genuine love for us as well. You know what I'm saying?
Piggybacking off what he said, it's just networking and connecting. Like that's just part of it. That's a big piece of the puzzle that a lot of, you know what I mean, most people don't understand. Like that's a big major piece. You know what I mean? Connecting the pieces to the puzzle. And that's what we do at AM2G. You know what I'm saying? Like we taking trips. We out in Houston. We out in Atlanta. We out in everywhere, really. Like we just networking, connecting. South Carolina, North Carolina. We just motivated to just really grind, and we pushing what we got. We not slacking. We not waiting for a handout. We gonna go get up and go get that.
And we hold each other accountable.
You know what I'm saying?
We hold each other accountable. We hold, still sharpen stills, and as long as we back each other, my nigga, I don't feel like nobody can beat us.
That part. It's just like, I mean, it's a blessing. You know what I'm saying? Like when you really look at the whole situation, like up and down, like it's just a blessing. Like we really connected through just a energy and a covering that's over this whole situation. Most people won't really understand it. Like most people will look at it like, oh, it's just this. Nah, like it's deeper than that. Like like way back, like me and Stocks, man, we've been talking about this shit for the longest, even Moolah, like
God did.
You know what I'm saying? Like this shit was just this is something that was just like not like just random. This was meant. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about like literally from day 1 to day 2, day 3, and then forward. Like it was meant. I'm talking about a lot. Like it's a lot of things that like behind the scenes that people don't know, like that we go through in our life. You know what I'm saying? That we hold amongst ourselves and we hold down on our own. We all stand 10 toes. You know what I'm saying? But when it's time for it, we come collectively and we help each other out. Whatever needs to be held. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it's a lot that we done really overcame and just done and just and witnessed and so much shit. Like yo, it's just crazy though. Like. This music shit like really changed our lives, and not only just music shit, just us as brothers, and I'm saying a bond that we have all just became and just built and just changed us all in one. Shout out to Della, yo man, listen man, when I talk about this man right here, man, this man right here, like shout out to Ghost, man, like for real, like, cause if it wasn't for that man, for real, a lot of us wouldn't even be where we at. We wouldn't even understand what we understand. Like this shit come from generation of knowledge, you know what I'm saying? That man that I'm speaking on, man, comes with a lot of wisdom. He hold us down, I mean, he keep us together, like, amongst ourselves, you know what I'm saying? But it's mainly that man right there, like, he really showed us the way, you know what I'm saying? So salute to him, hats off to him, for real, because it's a lot that we wouldn't know, it's a lot that we wouldn't have experienced if it wasn't for that man. So that's a major piece in what we got going on right now, you know what I'm saying? So shout out to that man right there. But more or less, like I said, man, we ambition, we motivated to grind, you know what I'm saying? We is what it is and we down for whatever, like, all hustle, no luck, man, we in this motherfucker. And I say all hustle, no luck, you know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, you know what I mean, before we even thought about luck or thought about, like, you know what I mean, certain things, it was just a hustle, you know what I mean, in order to make it to that next day. You know what I'm saying? So it's all hustle, no luck for a reason. You know what I mean? Most people won't get that, man, if they ain't really, you know what I mean, got knee deep in that water, like for real, where they started with $1, fuck $1, nigga. You started with a penny, a quarter, and transformed it into $1. That dollar turned to a 10, and so forth.
Before we had a penny, nigga, we had a dream.
You feel me? They get deeper than rap, man. They get deeper than rap, man. But look, all hustle, no luck. AM2GENT's way longer than motherfucking wave. We in this motherfucker, like,
let me get a picture in between them, yo, because from when we started at the beat, us sitting and sprinting right now, bro, that's crazy, bro. Let me get a video, y'all,
facts,
bro,
like,
no count.
That part.
Yeah, like
respectful,
right here, bro, that's crazy.
Respectful, I'm gonna stand up now. I'm in the cut, like, regular.
So let the people know, like, that's watching. You know, I'll be working with everybody, different people from Jersey, so let them know, like, what part of Jersey that you guys are from.
We from the west side. We from the West Ward, we from 973, we from Essex County. However, AM2G is made up of different people from different areas. Like we got some of our artists from East Orange, we got artists from Patterson, you know what I mean? Like we got people from all over. AM2G is a family, it ain't just a label. You know what I mean? AM2G Entertainment is not just from this specific area. Literally everybody that's attached to AM2G is from different areas, you know what I mean? It's a whole, we repping one area, but everybody's
really from different
Jersey.
parts.
You know what I mean? Like we straight from Jersey. You feel me? So like everybody from Jersey. And we coming together.
Been watching a couple of your interviews, man. You know, you see us.
I appreciate that.
The Huda shit, man. Shout out to Izzy Boys, Flea, Homie, all them niggas, man. Jersey, North as a whole, man. We an all-star team, bro. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to all of them, man.
I seen you guys work with them.
Man, they like fam. I mean, all them niggas like family. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to them niggas, man.
And I like how you guys are like everything's family, keeping it within the family. You guys everybody's had different roles within the group, and I think that's dope. I feel like some people, they get like management, you know, they're usually strangers or people, but I feel like sometimes when it's family, it's more organic, it's not forced. So I like that it's definitely within the family.
Yeah, growing up, I used to hear people say all the time, you can't do business with family, and I never understood that shit. Like, how you feel more comfortable doing business with a stranger? You know what I'm saying? Somebody that don't know you. Like, I feel like in order for you to do business with family, like with us, like we know how to switch between Jordan and Pippen. You know what I'm saying? Nobody feel like they gotta be the all-star all the time. Like, I got no problem passing the ball off. Same with them, you know what I'm trying to say? Like, whoever got the best shot gonna shoot that shit, so. You know.
Good. And speaking from my position, being the CEO, like, that's why I keep talking family shit, because I would much rather have beef and problems with my family than I have with an outside nigga. You see what I'm saying? Like, I would much rather be able to knock on your door and sit down with you. You know what I mean? We figure shit out. So, as far as whatever God taking us with this music, I don't know where it's taking us at this point. I just know I would much rather have a situation I can figure out within my circle than trying to figure it out with somebody I don't know. You know what I mean? And everything that I'm creating, speaking on CEO, like, shout out my man Lonnie behind the camera taking our pictures. Like, everybody that I keep around me is people that I know. I don't want people around me that I can't say I've been knowing you.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like, if I can't put my hands on you, if I can't call you and check up on you, or you hit my phone and all that, I don't really rock with that. You know what I mean? Because instead of really trying to break into this entertainment business, this shit different. You know what I mean? This shit's scary, and on top of it, this shit's scary. It ain't really what it's cracked up to be when you in it. You see what I'm saying?
It's not built for everybody.
Nah, you feel me? So we don't get it fucked up. Like, we have our own issues, we got our own differences, but it don't go too far. Cause like, damn, I can't go too far. That's bro.
Yeah.
Damn, I can't go too far. That's my cousin.
Yeah, it's
you know
easier to
I mean?
handle than like a random.
You feel me?
Yeah.
So like, even like, we all men, we all grown. You know what I mean? We ain't kids. So it's like, we all ain't gonna ever see eye to eye. You know what I mean? Everybody got their own different opinions, different mindsets with shit. But as long as we can able to talk about it like an adult, and you respect my opinion, I respect how you feel, I'm cool with that. You feel me? If you bring somebody to my table that I don't know where they from, I don't know their intentions, their mindset, I don't want them around me.
Yeah.
You feel me? That's why with me, I talk family shit, because it's like, that's what I'm trying to create. You know what I mean? A family environment. You trying to get into the entertainment world, it's a lot of snakes, and it's a lot of people that say they fuck with you and they say they're a part of you, but
Yeah, and
their
they
intentions
don't.
ain't
Yeah.
really that. You feel me?
Everybody just trying to make it on their own, or trying to
Yeah.
find ways. Cause everybody wants to make it, but sometimes I feel like people they have like bad intentions.
Yeah, and like Lo said, like, us going this far and where we at now, we done been through a lot of shit. Like, we done been through people saying they gonna spin our music and ain't spending our music, and we done spent money and that shit ain't go nowhere. You feel me? So like, we done been through literally like, fuck bruises, we done been through scars in this shit. You see what I'm saying? Like, we done been through real life pains to where people like saying they support we doing it, but they ain't really supporting it. You know what I mean? Or they taking our money and trying to do something for us, but they ain't really giving back. Nah. Feel me? So for me, anything that I do with this shit, if you ain't really tied in, I'm cool off that. Feel me? Like, that's why everything I say to me is like, it's family time. That's how I move. Real for real.
We all put in that fair shit. You know what I'm saying? Like that fair shit, work that for me. You know what I'm saying? We work for this shit. No handouts given. We all made it together for real. From young niggas, grown men, bosses to kings, however you wanna look at it, nigga. We went through that whole phase of it all, like losses, wins, ups and downs, like for real, like shit crazy. Like when I think about it, like you really just sit back some days and you just analyze it, like a situation, and you be like, damn, like I really been through that shit, or it's like, damn, like I really made it this far with certain people, like, cause you know, like things change or things tend to change, you know what I'm saying? So you never
and
look
people
at,
change.
you get what I'm trying to say, but for you to be, you know what I'm saying, like 5+ years, 10+ years, you really look back and you be like, damn, I'm still rocking with these motherfuckers. This is me. It ain't no accident. You know what I'm saying? Like them little 2-week, them 1 day, 2 day motherfuckers, or 1 month, 1 year motherfuckers, those is expected to change. But after 10 years, you look at it and be like, damn, well, you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, is this by coincidence or what? Like, you know what I'm saying? You don't even question it at this point. You already know. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just what it is at this point in life, because, like, bro, this shit is real. This shit is deep, bro. And like bro say, man, like generational wealth, like this shit is being passed down to the next generation after that and after that. You know what I'm saying? Like our next generation, I'm saying, is TY, son, I mean, at 1500 pound, like after them, and even little bro, I forgot their IGs, but you know what I'm saying, they know who they are. But at the end of the day, when it comes down to them, it's just like, it's just an ongoing thing. It's a domino effect. You know what I mean? We're gonna set something in stone and it's just gonna pass down. You know what I'm saying? Generation. We're gonna build something. Like, that's just how I see it. You know what I'm saying? If I'm saying too much or I'm doing too much, just let me know. But at the end of the day, I just feel like I'm just keeping it 100. Niggas can say what they want, but at the end of the day, it's a difference between facts and opinions. You know what I'm saying? Can't too many start facts. everybody can have an opinion. You know what I'm saying? But if you ain't really walked through these shoes or stepped where we done stepped or been where we been, my nigga, you can't really say nothing. You can have an opinion, that's cool. State the facts. Can't nobody say anything that we talked about or anything that we've done we haven't done or been about. And I ain't even being cocky, that's just being humble. Humbly and respectful, let me say that. I don't want nobody to catch feelings, I know them pretend. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, that's what it is. It's all hustle, no luck, AM2GENT's way, long with the motherfucking way. You know how we rock. Real, bro. I don't even know what else to say at this point, bro. Like, I feel like I just summed it up, like, because it is what it is, my nigga, at this point. I'm all in, my nigga. All bets in, 4, 5, 6. You don't give me what I like, and ain't nothing to talk about. Fuck out of here. Get on. If you ain't fucking with us, then it's cool, you feel me? Yeah. It makes sense long term, but right now, we got going on, bro. This shit different, bro.
And what's some, and let the people know, like, what's some plans you guys got for 2023? It's the,
speaking on myself,
and some goals.
My goals, I just want to, honestly, for me, I just want to keep working on music. I just want to branch out to different artists that I got connections with and just keep working. For me, just stand out the way, just stay focused. Ain't really, once you get to a certain age, once you start doing certain shit in your life, certain shit don't really matter no more. You feel me? I just want to stay focused and stay the fuck out the way. This world that we live in nowadays, this shit ain't the same as when I used to grow up. Like, you know what I mean? Like, a lot of these little kids nowadays, their mindset is death. You know what I mean? We think about living. You know what I mean? Like, we thinking about doing better things. You know what I mean? That's why we're doing better things. Hey, you feel me? Like, so my mindset with this for me is just keep working, keep my head down, and just features. I'm the type of nigga where it's like, I let my actions speak for itself, and my hard work speak for itself. I don't even say and talk too much. You know what I mean? I'm gonna keep my head down, keep working, let what I'm doing and what I got going on, you see what I'm saying? Let it speak for itself. I don't gotta say and talk and tell you this, Nah, I'm gonna keep working. That's my goals 2023.
One thing I learned too, you know what I mean, after a lot of shit we do, you know, I feel like the devil challenge you when he see that you got a, you know what I mean, a high ceiling type shit. And going back to what everybody was saying, like, you know, we've been through a lot type shit, and going through a lot, it's a lot of times we went through, you know, losing our loved ones and a lot of shit. You know, one thing I'm proud of, we never did. We ain't never let money or no bitch get in between us. You know what I'm trying to say? And we're gonna stay focused. So going into 2023, man, it's gonna be a lot more music. We gearing up, a lot more videos, interviews. You know what I mean? Going state to state, man. Like, you know, we taking this shit global, bro. Like, you ain't trying to be local. You know what I'm trying to say? We trying to be global. Like Lo said, man, we in Houston. We got homies in New Orleans that's rocking our shit. Atlanta, all that shit, man. We just trying to touch every market right now.
That's good. And I see you guys started doing vlogs recently. I feel like all of that, like, is part of marketing. I feel like some artists, they just think going to the booth and recording a song and then doing a music video is enough. But I feel like you have to do interviews, you have to do, you know, photo shoots, networking. You have to really grind for it. It's more than just recording and shooting a music video. You gotta market your music. If you don't market, like, no one's gonna listen. So that's definitely a good goal for the year.
Exactly what you were saying, like, you know, a lot of people we've been quiet the last couple of months and shit like that, but we just getting our business right. You know what I'm saying? Because, like you said, a lot of people think just making a song. Now, don't get me wrong, a lot of people make songs and pop. You know what I mean? Overnight, whatever the case may be. Ain't nothing wrong with that shit, but we don't want no quick flame. You know what I'm saying? We want something longevity type shit. So it's just like with the time when people thought we was quiet, or even though we quit or whatever the case, whatever people may thought, we want to make sure our business is right. Distribution, you know what I'm saying? Marketing, and you know what I mean? Putting our videos and songs in right places and shit like that, rather than just dropping it for just to say we dropped it, or doing shit just to say we did this shit. Like, everything we do now gotta make sense. You know what I'm saying? So
I'm gonna say this because sometimes, like, in our circle, I've always been the youngest. But now I got next generations, like, looking up to me and following behind my blueprint, you know what I'm saying? But always been like in our circle the one that like had no filter, or you know what I mean, just not reckless, but the one that I don't really give a fuck, I'm gonna do what I want. The industry's scared of us. Like people like in the industry really scared of what we capable of, because it's a lot of us. We got our city, we got our state behind us, we got a lot of families believing us. Only thing AM2G missing is real marketing, real promotion. Like I'm gonna really be honest, bro. Like we've been doing this shit long enough that we did 100,000 views on one video ourselves. Like we don't need to say and continue talking, you know what I mean? Only thing we missing is a dip. That's the only thing we missing. Everything we've been doing is off of hard work, dedication, and ourselves, bro. Individually and collectively, bro. Like that's the only thing we missing is a deal. That's it. And God, once God open that shit up and allow that shit to happen, there's gonna be a lot more shit that people look at us like, yo, how the fuck them niggas do that? Because if we made it this far, imagine what we'll do with a deal.
Yeah.
You feel me?
And you would be you guys are interested in signing a deal, or is trying to stay as independent as like as possible?
Whatever makes sense.
Yeah.
We ain't no slouch. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna get shit done as long as we need to by ourselves, but we're definitely willing to whatever makes sense to do. You know what I'm saying? When it comes
so
to
the deal definitely push if it's the right
we
deal.
don't want no 360. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? We don't want no 360. We ain't trying to get raped or nothing like that. But that goes back to the shit where we you know what I'm saying before, like whatever that'll make sense, man. That'll make sense with this shit, bro.
Yeah.
What's up, man? This is Vaughn, producer for AM2G. We're just locking in, having fun as a family, and just working.
And when would you say you started to produce?
I started producing when I was like 13, 14.
Okay.
I was already doing music, like as a musician, along the way, but I didn't really take it serious till I was like 13, 14. Yeah.
So you were tapped into the music side, making music at first?
Yeah, my dad, he was a drummer and a DJ. My brother, he's a DJ and an arranger. He already works for he works with Ja Rule, Shanti,
okay.
And a lot of great people. Yeah.
Okay, so you got a lot of music background.
Yeah, I grew up with a lot of music. Yeah.
And let us know, like, what's the process, like, getting his own to make beats and to start, you know, producing and working with artists. Like, what's the process like for you?
The process really is just like all about the vibes, or sometimes it'll just come to my mind of a melody. Sometimes it'll be like I'll be mad one day, and then I'll just put my pain and energy into the beat, and then I'll just sit on it, or I'll figure out who I send it to out of the AM2G family. But yeah, it's all about just the vibe. I'm heavy on the vibes, and if the vibe ain't right, I delete the whole joint.
You delete it, okay. Would you say like you have like a lot of discarded beats?
I got a lot of beats that if it don't hit me right in my gut, it's not it.
It's not it.
It's not it.
And like when you're like making the beat, you already know like kind of like who you making it for, or is it like kind of up for grabs? Or are you making it for like the certain artists?
Most of the time, I don't really know who the beat is for until I finish everything.
Okay.
But sometimes, like, if I get like a text like, yo, give me a beat, I know what vibe that person wants.
What they want, okay.
So I get it out the way at 2.5. So yeah.
And like, what's your favorite part about like making a beat?
Just it's being creative.
Yeah.
Like, being creative is like you can't really have the same type of vibe for every beat, because then it'll just get corny and dry. So like, it's just the being creative part makes it fun, because you can just add like weird stuff that some people may not even hear, like Timberland with the ear candy stuff. So like, yeah, like it's being creative and having fun with it.
Yeah. And when you're making a beat, like, do you ever get tired of like it being like repetitive sometimes, and like, all right, let me finish it later, or you're just making it like throughout?
I have fun with it. Like,
you have fun, okay.
I have fun with it. Like last night, I was up to like 8 in the morning, and I was up from 8 to 8, literally just cooking up straight beats.
Yeah.
And I wasn't tired at all. I love it. Like, this is my life. I grew up around music all my life, so it's like I'm addicted to it. I eat, sleep, music. Yeah.
And is it like long for you like to cook up a beat, or you're kind of like going through it pretty fast, like with the loops and everything like that?
making the beat, sometimes it's like if I know what I hear in my head before I start it, it's just straight to it. But like if I'm doing it for like, if I'm really putting my heart energy to it, which is pretty much all my beats, I pretty much take my time to it. So it's probably like 30 minutes.
30 minutes, okay.
30 minutes
per beat?
Yeah, 30 minutes per beat.
Okay. And are you into like the Jersey club beats, or not? Or not
I
really?
recently just did a drill beat and I had Jersey club. It was like a mix of drill and Jersey club recently. So yeah, it's dope. I'm trying to tap into it so like a lot of people could, because you know that's the new wave now.
Yeah,
club.
I see. You see like New York, everybody,
New York,
celebrities like a Lil Durk, to where like they're hopping on the beats now. I feel like it's definitely becoming popular, like in the mainstream industry.
Yeah, especially New York, cause that's where I'm from. I'm from New York, from the Bronx. So I see a lot of people from New York just really tapping in with the Jersey.
Yeah, with Jersey. Yeah. And then you know New York, they got their drill beats and
drill beats, most definitely. Yeah.
They definitely got it. And would you say like well since not like are you like accustomed to like the Jersey? More so Jersey beats, because you know Jersey, I feel like we have our own drill beats, and I feel like New York, they have like a different type of vibe, and you know they sample a lot of beats.
Yeah, I kind of tap into Jersey club a little bit. I'm not really like, I'm still learning how to really make the Jersey club really bang, like you know. But yeah, I'm tapped into it. Yeah,
tapped into it, but you're more tapped into the drill beats, trap beats, little baby type beats. Okay. Yeah. And are you getting like would you say like any producer that you're inspired by?
Timberland, Murder Beast, OG Parker, my bro S Dot, that's family. S Dot's family. He work with A Boogie, that's family. Darius, B Bearded, Shawan, that's the bro. There's just a lot of people. My own brother, my older brother, Stunner, my brother. I'm locked into a lot of people that I really learn from and that inspire me. Yeah.
Are there any artists in particular that you would like to work with?
Every artist I can grab. Like, I'm not really settling on like the big artists, because I know if I make a beat with them, it'll just go. Because it's just the name on it. You feel me? But like, yeah. Every artist I can grab, like I don't have a problem with working with other people, you know, as long as the vibe is right, and what's going on with the beat and what's going on with how you're gonna present it, I don't have no problem. But yeah, a couple artists I'm gonna work with, Lil Baby of course, Lil Durk, Chris Brown, her, SZA, a lot of people that I'd rather work with, I really work with in the future, yeah.
And for me, I think like one of the most important parts of like making music is like having a good connection with a producer, because without the producer, like you have nothing. Yeah. So I feel like some people don't understand that, but I feel like that's like the best connection that you could have, because that makes a song, that makes you know who you are as an artist, pretty much like the beats.
Yeah, it's really about relationships. Like, if you don't have a relationship with a certain artist, you're not gonna know what kind of beats and what kind of vibe they're feeling. Because sometimes the artist may not want to talk about what kind of vibe they want. You can just feel it. As soon as they walk in, you can feel, alright, she probably sad or she probably turned up. Yeah. So you just cook it up.
So then you just go off their vibe.
It's all about relationships. All about relationships.
Yeah. I feel like definitely networking is very important, and having good relationships, it takes you very far.
Oh, dude, hard.
AM2GENT, man, y'all know what it is. I told you, don't know me on that red carpet. Everybody laugh when I say that, but y'all really know what that means, man. Knowledge Loyal, man. Like I said, I've been a part of the team for a while. It's my guys, my brothers, my family. That's all I know. Changed my life in a whole different, like, you know, different wave. I mean, it ain't really too much I can say, but just like, we gonna keep grinding, we gonna keep working. We just need y'all to support. If y'all ain't supporting, then don't try to get on the wave when it's popping, because it's been popping, you heard. Shout out to Marty Moolah, shout out to all my artists that's out here. Pun, Miss Stocks, Low Key, French Flocker, Mad Max. You know what I mean, we here, man. Respectfully.
And like I asked them like all of their goals. So like as their manager, like what's one goal or like two goals that you have for them as like everybody as a group that you would like to see them accomplish? including yourself.
Me personally, man, I just want everybody to, you know, be 10 toes down, 20 steps ahead, and just we just continue with our journey. You know what I mean? That's the goal. Continue the journey.